So let me post a link real quick, and then pop up, you bastard. There we go. And we'll go to town here. Come join in for some Lovecraftian fun. Speaking of Lovecraft, do you know what Lovecraft named his cat? Okay, let's enter some madness. I've never played this before, so this should be fun. I don't like getting it so it's barely visible. I like that it is kind of a horror game. So looking like that's going to be our best. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns in his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from the liquor. Now case quickly or rise losing his license. Risk losing his license. Hey, hey. What up? If I am at his mercy, may the gods pity the man who in his callousness and insane hideous Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I like the way this looks. How's the audio? Is it echoing? I'm using my external microphone. I'm not using a headset. So, I want to know if it's picking up the audio from the TV and like echoing or something. This is awesome.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Nah, whatever. There's gotta be something coming if it told me to run.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Oh, come on. I love whiskey. I wish I had some more. My private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances. There are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. I don't have any inhabitants, no occult stuff. Got no clues. Have a lighter. Cool. Great War lighter. Eloquence, strength, spot hidden psychology. Pretty cool. Here's investigation. The doctor can repeat to me I no longer need my remedy to keep memories at day. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. What are they calling me? Rah! You nameless creature. That goddamn nameless creature.
I wonder why I still take these things. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah, that will do.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Character points.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency,
Nothing
and we
too
might
bad,
keep
I
you on
like
the
it.
payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Is that John Wick?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Too bad.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
No.
and Simon,
I
my
got my-
grandson.
I
Have
can't
some
do
Sour Patch
anything for a
Kids here.
woman who is already dead.
Find out the
Look,
truth.
there's some bag.
They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
That's that thing from my
what am I
brain.
supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins. Oh, excuse me. A short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Like overall? Or I can turn up your volume then, I don't know. We'll try that. You can tell me about it now. Look at the paintings.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
The shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist that Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life. There with their only son, Simon. The game is good, that's better. Oh, I was trying to be helpful. Yeah, thanks, Mom. yeah. Just tell me if it echoes now. Does that kind of have the mic now up where you can hear the TV, probably.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Asking the wrong guy. Where's Sarah Hawkins on?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Yeah,
She
had
never would have
visions,
hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My
She
daughter
had
was an
visions.
enigmatic
She
figure,
was a
Mr. Pierce.
Visionary.
You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay, Mom.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just
fucking
an
guy.
accident.
I think that guy's a cultist.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions where...
That's right.
And you think...
That is what... Go to Dark...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a
Unstable
sort of
artist.
promontory
Case closed.
painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Goddamn
Which you don't totally deny.
Artists,
Find that
they're all
warehouse.
unstable.
Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Okay, so I guess this is...
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader.
Man, come on. And the lights in those lampposts kind of look like ball sacks. Man, what the fuck is going on here? Come on, let's load. Come on.
almost there.
Yeah, Call of Cthulhu. I think HP can pronounce it. How did he pronounce it? Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Something weird. Something weird. Dude was fucking weird. He was great though.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
Bah.
As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
That dude right there, he has jumped off a whaling boat and strangled a small calf in the Atlantic with his bare fucking hands, guaranteed. That's the kind of fucking limey old fucking sea rat that dude is. What the fuck's going on over here though?
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You seen how old this thing is?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Gonna get us into cops. They can't understand. You can't understand. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah?
Those just must be fucking whale bones everywhere then. They're just keeping that shit on land.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on,
There's nothing for you here either.
You'll see what
Beat
a true
it.
sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You filth rats.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Oh, come on. It's okay.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Depends on the truth. Excuse me.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
No, only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Another one.
That'll be all for now.
I found out all I need here. At least from that guy. Where's that lady that was staring me down when I walked in here?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
We're gonna come across the Necronomicon in here? We're gonna have to.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
Yep.
It's a reminder of the time when we
Right.
were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
The end of whaling.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our
Light
island.
one up.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
Goddamn
They
Japanese.
all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Goddamn Japanese
Until the
probably
last,
dead.
the biggest.
The one
Fuck
of the
you,
miraculous catch.
Fuck you, dolphin.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Stranger.
What you looking at, stranger?
Checking out that hot Adam's apple. It's a woman like, oh, of course.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Yeah, fuck you, chicken. Fuck you, cow.
I told you to beat it.
Oh, come on. Beat it! You got anyone else we can talk to in this slum dive pit? Oh, you can talk to these
You
guys
like
again.
our song?
Oh, this shit.
We may not.
That's
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
so long.
And that guy's probably mumbling all the same bullshit, too. Is that it? I just basically get told to beat it?
I told you to beat it.
Yeah, beat it. Okay. I didn't see the objective up there in the top corner. I'm fucking slow right now. Okay, still got the dead thing over there. Yeah, Fitzroy, fill me in on this shit.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. but that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? I don't know. Maybe a filthy cultist. Nothing under the table.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Man. Goddamn fuck you, whale. Man. Harpooning.
What a macabre souvenir. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Maybe that was, a man who looks like, maybe that is Captain Fitzroy. Maybe he got a new leg when he joined the cult. Weird green flame candle. Probably wasn't. These green flames probably weren't lit by virgins. Okay, let's go talk to Scallywag. Where'd he go? There he is.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Fucking whale.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true.
Excuse me.
And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The old ones, the deep ones, the old deep ones.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Oh, that one hit good. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Woo!
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, of course. Things have meaning, yo.
I know that Charles Hawkins was
Especially
descended from a
words.
family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
Yeah.
With whom, I wonder?
Soul contracts. With Cthulhu.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there.
Oh, excuse me.
The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
It's that big fucking building over there. It looks like a goddamn
Understood.
warehouse.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Thought he was gonna get mad or something.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yeah. Okay, where's this peg leg at? Can I... Oh, yeah. Didn't I already see it? Yeah. I already saw it up there.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Yeah, damn stupid idiots. Typical fucking cops.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
Yeah.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Well, I
Go
guess...
see for yourself.
you,
He's
St.
at the
Brendan.
end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
I'm here to drink with you guys, yeah.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
Oh, excuse me.
Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Cat was that one at the bar who told me to beat it, probably.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
Guys are fucking
We got
wasted.
nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
They're the FN 2187s of the fisherman whaler island. Go suck out the porta potties, boys. Don't forget your whiskey.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Yeah. Smell you later, boys.
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Ooh. Yeah.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a...
We saw you. Go die of
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
walking around the town. Alright. Can't talk to that guy, he's off somewhere.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Of course.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Yeah. Back to the bar. Who's this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Fish creature beast.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Yeah, you're not sailors. Oh, here we go. These guys are gone. Find hidden items. Spot hidden skill.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk. I could use this old winch.
How do I put that fucking lighter away? The fuck? find the fucking thing for it. Wah, wah, wah. It's right there.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
All right. To work. Oh, I still need another piece. Yay. Where is it? Come on. Where you at? Oh, excuse me. Wow. It's probably up there.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I want to find that last piece. Yeah.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
stupid.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Yeah.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
You don't have to do this.
Of course I do. And I'll even take pleasure in doing it. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that flunky that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property, I tell you.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, want to get in there, see what's up. See what kind of meth operation you got running.
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Okay, whatever.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit.
Nice,
and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way
It's fine.
I hate how
He's with
NPCs
me.
walk so slow.
Okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yeah.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of a recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interpreted and searching by the officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join in this investigation. The police officer was willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Come on, load. This shit takes forever to load. Come on, load. Enter madness. Silas.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Yeah.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there.
Dumped it into the coal.
Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers, the old caretaker must be very... Charles Hawkins. Poor kid. Poor kid. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
Do you know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater. What do you think you're doing? So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
Yeah. He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Charles Hawkins, Sarah Hawkins, Simon Hawkins.
Pierce, shall we enter?
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Alright. I think after the mansion bit, I'm gonna call it a night with the game stream. Getting a little tired. Oh, yeah. Oh man, this game does take forever to load. It's the one thing I don't like about it so far. Everything else pretty cool. Dialogue's nice. Writing's nice. Settings are awesome. Throws you right into a Lovecraft story. I like it. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, right? I'm gonna stream more of it tomorrow.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Clues. All those. The case. Find the fire scene. Oh, excuse me.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
That's pretty cool, too.
What kind of meat is this?
Long pig.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working.
That's why I'll be playing.
This
so
dinner table tells us a lot
not
about
alone.
the Hawkins
Don't worry about
family
it.
life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is
It's
next door.
It's kinda hard to have one right now in 2020. Fucking bastards. What's over here? Just a fucking door.
Silas managed to bring
Let's
the
see if
fire
I can
under
find
control,
something the cops missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
I
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Maybe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, COVID. We blame COVID, blame a lot of things. It's all compacted.
Did someone escape the fire?
Maybe. Maybe it was the old one who started it.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Oh, man. Is that all that's in here? Oh, yeah, I think that's all we got. No? I'd have to say mine sparkles on and off. It's mostly been off, but you know, whatever. Oh Jesus, come on. What am I doing? There's gotta be something else in here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. No, it's saying I got everything, so why can I not leave? Some weird kind of fucking glitch now. Oh, okay, here we go.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
It was a fight. The lamp fell. The fire was an accident. Oh! Oh!
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Character point earned. What? I did something good, I think.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
Too bad.
If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Ah! Alright. Now for those books. Oh. That was weird.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Go upstairs. Sure, I guess we can. Damn.
This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
That would be pretty fucking dope to just come across.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins... Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Fuck you, whale!
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I'd say that over and over. Can I actually go upstairs here? Yeah.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I can't pick it up. Gay. Gay-tarded.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on this behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Alton Wellard. Seems like Alton Wellard's a fucking Karen. Oh. Fuck it, I don't know. It seems like they were up to some weird occultist shit. More fucking rats.
Locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Come on, where's all the weird shit? Come on.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Gay.
This door is locked.
All right. Oh, creepy music, yeah.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. This door is locked. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
"20,000 leagues under the sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. Locked. It's no use. The padlock won't give. This door is locked.
Did you hear that?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This door is locked. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Oh, man. What am I looking for here? Gotta be like a way to get into the attic.
This door is locked.
Get in there. Be nice. There we go.
This door is locked.
That's the office key.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Yeah. Weird shit.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. The door is blocked on the other side.
Of course.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, here we go.
Is anyone there?
Come on, what's there? I want to see some tentacles. Some tentacles and an anime waifu.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
It looks like an old Seaway map. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. This panel is movable.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any...
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Well done, Pierce.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Alright. I think I'm gonna call that a night. As soon as this fucking loading screen hits back up, I'm just gonna hit the menu and save the game, so enjoy it, and we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm really enjoying this so far. I just wish I could have a little more energy to go a little further, but I am fucking tired. So, good night, and see you tomorrow.